Hi Capricorn, we're going to do your love read. Well, I say love, but I got to tell you, I am feeling money. So let me see if we can pull some money energy in. Shake up my little gold flakes. So how are you guys? This is for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and it's general, as you know. Cannot, will not resonate for everyone. All my videos are timeless. Feel free to check out the other videos. My intention is set predominantly for my subscribers, so if you have not subscribed, I suggest you do that, as in my extendeds or almost personals are linked down below. Those are very detailed. Only a few people watch them, so see if you feel pulled to any of those. They truly, especially if you're into personals, those are like personals, but a fraction of the price, okay? And they've turned out amazing. So, all that being said, let's get started. Did I forget anything? I don't know. Okay, so what I'm getting from your pre-shuffle, we're going to lay out a spread, of course, but what I'm getting from your pre-shuffle is a lot of energy about manifestation, which is crazy because I've been asking for signs from Spirit for you guys, and I keep getting crow. So the crow spirit is, it's very much about manifestation, and I also am feeling magician really strong, and we actually got magician. But so far this looks like it's going to be a very strong reading. But the crow spirit is, you know, about believing in things. Believing, there's so much coming through, okay. I'm getting a lot of 5 energy, which is conflict. So some of you may be feeling like defeat or giving up, but this message I'm pretty sure is going to scream at you, us, to not give up, that something big is, you're at the verge of a breakthrough, okay? So keep your eye out for crows, and I don't mean like crows where you always see crows. I'm talking about crows like as in do something strange, like fly real close to you, or, you know, fly like they seem like they're in slow motion, or they're not, or it's just in part of your imagination, something like that, okay? Also, it could be in dreams, it could be on TV. But look out, keep your eye out for crows, and then that's, you know, you can consider that a sign from Spirit. Snakes, also snakes, okay? So it could be in dreams, and ask Spirit for signs, and you'll watch how you'll get them, okay? I mean, it's crazy. When I start manifesting stuff, if I think about something hard and like I really focus on it, it starts showing up everywhere. It's crazy. I'm just so strong in this manifestation mode right now, and it's blowing my mind. I feel like you guys had a return that didn't last. So we've got the Magician, something that you've really wanted, and we have Phoenix rising. It could be, this could be you, could be them, roles could be reversed, but I feel like you guys are, you know, a little torn up, or maybe a lot torn up about somebody that came back and looks like things are going to be so much better, and it has the potential, and I still think it does, but then it didn't last. So I think this message is going to be about feeling conflicted, feeling defeat, but it's got a positive, a very strong, it's got more of a positive vibe than a negative vibe. So anyway, let's get started. This is the Transparent Tarot for those of you who always want to know. And then we have also the 5 of Cups. But in this deck, it's interesting because, see, normally the 5 of Cups is about spilled cups. It shows, you know, 3 spilled cups. So even though there's conflict and feeling, you know, sadness and focusing on the past, there's still 5 full cups here. So there's still a lot of love. So you may be needing to redirect your thoughts on the good times and the positive memories, you know, instead of focusing on what somebody did wrong, or even what you did wrong, you know. I mean, if you need to apologize, apologize. Here we have 4, but then let it go. Here we have 4 of Wands. This is, you know, could be twin flame. I'll link the twin flame extendeds down below. There's one for Ghost, Why Did They Run, or Ghost, and there's one about what's hidden, something like that. So those are super detailed. Those will be linked down below, as well as my new How to Manifest a Text video, which is kind of probably not going to be up very long. I'm not sure if I should be sharing. It's very powerful, and it works fast, but I think I don't think it should be mainstream knowledge, because I think people can use it for the wrong things, you know. Anyway, so 4 of Wands, Temperance. 4 of Wands is union, it's foundations, and here we have Temperance, which is patience and balance. You guys are about to get an amazing reading. Okay, let's lay it out. So was a long intro. All important stuff though. If you guys want to stick around till the end, we're going to do a, probably do a, you guys have money coming. Abundance, success, strong. I felt it so strong in the pre-shuffle. But if you guys want to stick around, we're going to do an intuition test or a maybe ask a yes/no question with the pendulum. And I've been doing the intuition test a lot. I'm ready to move on to something else like the pendulum or charms or whatever. But you guys let me know in the comments what you like, and we'll see what everybody wants to do. Those are fun. All of them are fun. Okay, reconciliation. So again, we have so much strong energy here. The world is cycles ending and beginning. These are repetitive from our pre-shuffle. So here's the Tower and here's Judgment. It's like something that seems to have fallen apart, I think was actually purposeful, and it's gonna bring positive change. So the trumpet, I mean, the Judgment is like, the Spirit's like, enough is enough, and they sound their trumpet, and, you know, they help elevate things. Sometimes it takes a tower to make, you know, create new beginnings. Everything has to come crashing down so old ways can end and new beginnings, you know, new ways can begin. These are three powerful, powerful cards. All major arcana. This is crazy strong reading. Let's keep going. Okay, so your energy, Seven of Swords. I don't know about that. What's going on with that? Sometimes it's thought of as defeat or deceit. So maybe not being honest. Maybe you're dwelling on something. Maybe you're focused on somebody that did you wrong. Four of Pentacles, yeah, not able to let go, really focused on it. This is also a fear of lack, and this has been pretty strong here because I keep feeling like telling you guys, don't give up. Some of you may be feeling like it's time to give up. I think you're right on the verge of money. Four of Pentacles is sometimes it's fear of being without or holding on too tight to what you have because you're afraid you won't, there's not enough. If you let go of what you have, there won't be more. Oh, dropped a card, hold on. So if it's a person that you're worried about letting go of, it's kind of a mentality of there's no one else for you, and that is absolutely false, okay? Another card of money, Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles is somebody who has everything. She's very resourceful, she's stable, she's abundant, but stable. So, you know, back to that Four of Pentacles. The Four of Pentacles is like, I'm afraid if I let this person go, there's no one better, there's no one else, I won't have love. And there's also, I think it also can apply to money for a lot of you. King of Cups. So, King of Cups is, you know, there's a lot of love and abundance here. I'm feeling like somebody you did have a return, maybe that didn't last. But I'm feeling strong money energy here. So let's see. Oh, I feel like I was supposed to take that card that flipped. Okay. There it is again. See how powerful tarot is? It's amazing. This is the card I just showed you, and I put it back and look at it. It flipped. So King of Cups. So I think there is a need or a confirmation here for you to take action, that you have the manifesting abilities to, you know, feel a strong magician. You guys can, you know, be, do, or have anything you want, and now is a critical time not to give up. Wow, the Emperor, and that's crazy because I was feeling the Empress. You could be dealing with the twin flame. The Emperor is Aries energy, but the Emperor is all about, he's abundant, he's strong, so this is in your person's energy. This could indicate that your person is a leader. They could be, you know, in a powerful position, and, you know, of course the roles could be reversed, but the Emperor is somebody who's decisive. It's funny because I'm feeling Empress with this. Interesting. And the Empress is somebody who creates and nurtures. There's the Strength card. Yeah, your person, one of you, it's showing up as your person. You have to reverse the roles if you need to, but one of you is extremely strong and capable. So we've had Temperance and the Strength card. They're both, you know, very an element of self-control. So this, your person may be holding back, but they're, you know, it's being able to balance the lion and the lamb. So I'm kind of liking this. I'm liking this person. Maybe you guys wronged somebody and that's what's got you upset. I don't know. You guys let me know in the comments. 8 of Pentacles. Another abundance card. Looks like church too, isn't it? With the stained glass windows. So this is focused. Your person may be focused on work. They may be distracting themselves with work. Often what people can do is a, you know, kind of a self-protecting, or you know, it's a something that some people do automatically without even knowing it, but it's a good tool, is to, you know, they kind of separate their work world from their love world, and they don't let the sadness of a breakup or an argument affect their work. It's like compartmentalizing. They put this in this compartment and they know that this issue over here will be there, you know, later for them to deal with, but they can put it, you know, set it aside so that they can, you know, still work on their money and job and spend time with family, that kind of thing. Straw reading. I like it. I'm sorry, I know I say I like it and some of you are hurting. But main issue right now is, in this reading so far, is not to give up, because you're really close to abundance. Princess of Swords. 9 of Cups. This is abundance, blessings. Okay, let's keep going. What happened in the recent past? The Devil, that's you. For some of you, I feel like you may be the one that hurt someone or screwed something up. No, yeah, there's some secrets here, a lot of emotion. I'm also getting Scorpio. This is Pisces, but the moon is about things that are hidden, things that are, it could represent a lot of emotion. But wow, you guys, this is so strong. We use so much major arcana here. The Devil and the Moon. So there's something toxic or attachment. It could be, you know, an addiction. It could be somebody hiding how they feel, or they feel like upset. It could be obsession. But let's keep going and see if we can get some clarity on that. 7 of Pentacles. So that's waiting. There, see, look at that. Princess of Swords again. This was at the bottom of the deck. I held it up. I looked at it and read it, but it came back. So this could indicate spying. These definitely have something strong. Let me see. One moment. The Princess of Swords is, you know, like the Page of Swords. That's an energy of really investigative. Somebody's trying to find out, I think, what someone else is hiding, or how someone else feels. And I do think I have an extended that would go really good with this, about what they're hiding or why they're running. And I'll link those again. But this is, yeah, somebody's trying to find out. It could be an obsession. I mean, we have that more than once, but somebody is trying to find out what the deal is. Maybe what somebody's not admitting. Princess of Cups. I think you guys have communication coming. Okay, let's look at what's next for Cappy. Whoa. Forward motion. You guys crazy. Look at all these major arcana. This is destined. Something is destined to happen. Again, I feel like saying don't give up. Magician energy. Something is destined to happen. You may have hit a bump in the road. There's always going to be bumps in the road. The path is never, I mean, there is a perfect path. God has a perfect path for us, but there's obstacles. If we get stuck at those obstacles, we miss out on the blessings that are behind the obstacles. So you got to go around those obstacles. Don't veer off the path too far. If you've done something wrong, if you veered off that path, just get back on path. In the spirit world, there is really no shame. In fact, let me look at something real quick, because I even cross-check this with the Bible. I do that a lot. Let me see something. I'm going to read you something. I cross-checked it because I'm always studying quantum physics, so I can incorporate like knowledge into the readings. Okay, so Romans chapter 8 is the one of the pinnacles of Christian truth. Look at all those pinnacles. The Apostle Paul begins to proclaiming that there is no condemnation for those who are in Christ. So I don't think that has to be Christ. I mean, you take it for, whatever your beliefs are. There is no separation. This is the part I wanted to tell you. There is no separation from the love of God. Okay? Once you are in that, spirit play, once you are connected to spirit and accept it and have that bond, there's no separation from God. So we all make mistakes, and it's not that, that whole judgment. The judgment is really just about correcting things. You know what I mean? So, okay, let's keep going. Thank you. Wheel of Fortune. Okay, this keeps wanting to talk to me about money. Look at this. I knew it. I told you. You guys are about to have some money come in. Look at your outcome. So yes, somebody may have ghosted or blown you off. Check out the links below if you want to go deeper into that. But this reading is overwhelmingly about manifesting and the things that you want and money. Okay, Queen of Pentacles, Wheel of Fortune, forward motion, destined. This is moving forward. 10 of Pentacles, riches. I mean, you guys have money coming. Don't stop. The Chariot is not just about forward motion. The Chariot is also very much about perseverance and pursuit. It's not stop. Does that person look like they're going to stop if there's a bump in the road? Or are they going to go around it? Or are they going to find a way around it? The Queen of Pentacles is somebody who's resourceful, somebody who can make things happen, somebody who doesn't wait for someone else to do it for them, or doesn't need someone. This Queen of Pentacles does not need someone to rescue them. Okay? I mean, look at this. I can't believe it. I don't even want to stop. It's crazy. Wheel of Fortune, 10 of Pentacles, the Chariot. All right, so there you go. Let me know in the comments how that applies to you guys, and if the deeper message is more helpful. Okay, so whatever you're afraid of losing out on or missing, don't give up. It's right around the corner. I'm going to choose 3 stones and lay them out and see if you guys can test your intuition. I'm going to focus on one and see. Okay, here's the first one, Tiger Eye. I'm going to zoom in a minute. And then you guys let me know what this is called, because I always forget, but it is beautiful, and this is amethyst. So let's zoom in. And you guys let me know in the comments too if you got it right, which one you chose. So I'm focusing on one of these. Okay. And if you chose this one, you are correct. Let me grab an oracle for you real quick. Oh, my stuff is soaking in the moonlight. I'm going to do another one of these. I really actually should be reading you that Crow Spirit. Let me read that to you, but I'm going to pull one more. Oh my gosh, exactly what we said. Oh, you guys, I love it when my readings are like this, when what I say comes right out. Okay, we just said there's always enough. We had that in our message, that if there's a fear, remember we had that Four of Pentacles, and I explained this. If you think that there's not someone else or there's not enough money, that's a false pretense. You got to get over that. And then look at that. And we also talked about spirits having a perfect plan for you. And if you get off track, this is blowing my mind. Unbelievable. Wow. Wow. Wow, wow. Okay. Let me read. Co-create with Spirit. Spirit has a plan and there's always enough. Actually, I think I want to read the Koi. The Koi Spirit card, because I already pretty much explained that one. Okay, so Koala, Koi, and Crow. But let's read Koala. Love this reading. Wow. Whew. Okay, the koi fish who grows big within a small pond reminds us that within each of us there is potential for prosperity. The law of abundance ensures that prosperity is our natural state, so regardless of temporary outer conditions, you can call in prosperity and magnetically attract the opportunities and abundance you need. The message of Koi Spirit is to begin to generate wealth within with deliberate intention. No matter how small your pond may seem, and appreciate abundance wherever you see it. Outer conditions will come to reflect your inner prosperity, so begin to become the self who is comfortable with the wealth in all forms. Okay, here's another thing I've been getting over the last few days that I felt like Spirit was wanting me to share. A lot of success depends on self-image. So if you believe you're a failure or you believe you're a mad success, you are. Whichever it is, you're right. So if you're struggling with that, then I encourage you strongly. I know I need to do an extended on this, but I encourage you guys to use visualization as a tool to help you overcome any insecurities or self-doubt. You know, so what you do is you close your eyes and you relax and you make sure you're not going to be interrupted, and you visualize yourself as the person that you want to be, and you visualize something happening that you want to happen, and then you feel it. You don't just visualize it, but you feel it. What would you feel like for that to be? Okay, and once you can establish those emotions, the human brain doesn't know the difference if it's our imagination or if it's real once we feel those emotions. And law of attraction states that that grid will fill in if you can do this. Okay, it's super powerful. That's how that manifest a text trick that I shared a video on, you know, works, because I've gotten so good at actually visualizing what it would be like and what they would say, and I visualize the whole thing to where I can feel it. But this is so powerful. You just start visualizing yourself in that position that you want to be. And if you need to go back and remember some high points in your life, some memories of success, go back and revisit those in your mind and feel those emotions again. That can be a little bit of a gateway to help you get to where you visualize the things that you are not, that you haven't become yet, that you can become. Okay. So outer conditions will come to reflect your inner prosperity, so begin to become the self who is comfortable with wealth in all forms. Even if at the moment it feels as if riches are not yours, they soon will be. Does this not blow anybody else away? Because didn't I say that? I know I keep saying that. It just blows my mind. I just feel so blessed that I can share this stuff with you guys. So start with, oh my gosh. It says exactly, okay, this is so crazy. Start to envision the plenty that Spirit wants you to experience, knowing that the moment you begin to commit to the conscious and deliberate co-creating, Spirit will joyfully start bringing you what you need. You guys are going to be rich. I'm telling you. You got to visualize it and don't give up. I mean, I'm not one of those law of attraction people that believe that encourages anyone to not take action. I do believe that action is needed, because not that that's a false statement for those who say that. It's just that because of our mentality, it's difficult to manifest wealth without action because we can't believe that. It's too hard for us to believe it. And because it's hard for us to believe it, the action is super important. Okay. Let's see. Spirit will joyfully start bringing you what you need. You have so much to offer and so much value to express in the world. In your little pond, there is much you can create and much you can attract. Do not underestimate what you have and who you are, for Koi Spirit wants you to know that you are exquisite, loved, and deeply cherished. Trust that outer conditions are changing to reflect that truth. All right, you guys, I love you so much. Thank you so much for your beautiful energy. Again, if you're not subscribed, I would subscribe because I do really focus on pulling subscribers' energies in foremost. But I love this reading. I love this reading. You guys, so happy for you. Please let me know in the comments. And I'll link the appropriate extendeds below. You can check those out. And I will see you soon.